what's inside the box. All right, so here's everything you get inside the box. You get a welcome card, a quick user manual, the dongle itself. You also get a USB-C to C cable, and as well as the default USB-A to C cable. Looking over the dongle itself, it's angular in pattern, but not in structure. As you can see, it's a flat top here, but it kind of gives you these angular edges. Other than the side edges here, that's the only cut edges of this particular dongle. Got a QC pass here. Got the model number on the back. There's no active cooling by as such. We just have quite a deep recessed USB-C cable port and what looks to be a resets hole or switch, and I believe there'll be a LED indicator on the top right hand corner to let you know that the dongle is operating, and also to give you status indicators whilst it's getting updated as well. So once we're in the car, we'll use the default cable, use the cable that plugs into the bottom there, and then this part will go into the CarPlay port in my car. Right, so we're in the Golf, we've got our OTTOCAST, and we're going to be plugging it into the USB CarPlay port in the car, and then we'll get fired up. So we've got it plugged in, we've got that all ready to go here, and let's fire up and see how fast this takes. So even though I've paired it previously, I've taken off the Bluetooth profile, so you'll see how fast it gets into the main menu first. We have a blue indicator light here to let us know that everything is operational. So we're into the dongle main menu interface already. That's nice and quick. Now that we're sitting on the main menu, it doesn't know what to do until we connect to it. So let's go into the Bluetooth settings, and then we go into Bluetooth. We look for the Auto 5C83 profile to come up on our Bluetooth. Here it is. Then we're going to tap on that. Pair. Allow our syncing of the favorites. We want to use with CarPlay. And I'm doing that. We're into CarPlay. So I think that's pretty quick, just generally. Going back to the main menu as expected this way, and it is nice and responsive. So if you want to do any updates or go through the actual IP menu, you do that once you're connected to the CarPlay system. And you go into Safari and you do 192.168.101 and you come to this display here. So this is basically a submission form. If you have any problems with the dongle itself, you can just send through that information and tell them what's wrong. It will tell them your build number, where you're using the unit, what car you've got, and so on, and what your problem is. And down below here, you'd have an online update. You would have a big red button there saying an update is available. You would tap that, and you would get through to downloading it off the internet, and then your device will reboot, and you'll get the latest version. I have done an update on this already, and so I'm running the latest. The update went through totally fine. The one issue is that it didn't reboot, and I had to basically pull the dongle out, plug it back in after roughly about 3 to 5 minutes, and then the dongle came back to life again, and I had the update applied. So if you're thinking about updating the dongle and the light stops flashing and goes into a solid blue, I think that is the dongle done, and you can just pull it out and plug it back in again. It won't reboot, or maybe it didn't reboot on my system. And what I would do or recommend, make it go past about 3 to 5 minutes, then unplug it just to make sure that the update is applied. And then once you plug it back in, the update will be successfully done and you'll be back into the dongle interface and CarPlay with the latest version, and any bug fixes that update has changed for you.